Hey, thank you for coming by my YouTube site, to each and every single one of you. Today is the 10th of January 2012, and it is an incredible night. She made it. Okay, and for any of you who are not up to speed on what that means, yesterday, this is a true story of hope and love and international just joy and coming together with people. It's just been incredible to experience. And to the mother, I want to tell you, for me, truly, it's been an honor to be able to be a part of this. And to all of you, everybody who helped, this has just been an incredible thing. And I know I sound a little bit mushy, but if you'd sat here and experienced this for 48 hours, you would get what I'm talking about. I mean, yesterday morning, my friend called me crying, saying, I don't know what to do. My ex-husband put my daughter into Narconon. Now she's called me. She wants to come home. I don't have any money. I don't know what to do. Do you know anybody that can pick her up in Oklahoma? And I'm like, no, I don't know anybody in Oklahoma. So we're talking about it, this and that. And she goes, could you just make a post on your Facebook account, see if anybody could pick her up? So I said, okay, I can do that. So I make this little post, one of my friends has a daughter who wants to leave. Can anybody pick her up in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma? That's it. I post it. It starts rolling right away. And it's like, right away somebody says, I'm not there in Oklahoma, but I could send some money if we have a PayPal account. So I'm thinking, okay, we got to get a PayPal account. Okay, PayPal. And this is all like going like really, really fast, right? And we got to get her out of Narconon, and we got to get PayPal account, and what are we going to do? And so I call Mark Bunker, and he goes, okay, you can use Xeno TV, the PayPal account, for that. So the next 2 days, all the money goes to her. Like, okay, we got the PayPal account. Now more people start donating. People start calling me. People start private messaging me. Tony Ortega calls me and says, I'm on it. I want to interview her as soon as we can. It's just like this incredible outflowing of people. It's just absolutely amazing. And of course the mother is just crying. I mean, within an hour we got $500. So the mother is crying. We get the daughter out of Narconon. She spends the night in a hotel, and then the next day she's going to get on the plane, which she did. She got on the plane today, which was a whole like 007, is she going to make it? And I got really worried about Scientology, because sometimes they trace people and do weird things and stop them. Like, I was at the airport and the vice president of the Church of Scientology showed up. You're not going, right? So I got worried, and I thought, I'll just call the police and just let them know. So I said, I've got someone who wants to leave and is leaving, and I just want to make sure if I need any help, can you guys help me? And they said, oh, definitely. And I said, it's Narconon. Do you want me to give you the address or anything? And they said, oh, no, we know Narconon. So it was like, okay, good. So at least I had police behind me if I needed it, which is what I was saying when I put those little warnings to OSA. It was like, do the right thing or these guys are going to be on it. And they definitely were. And the FBI thing had come up for Oklahoma for kids being held against their will and stuff like that. So it was like, I told the cops, hey, if we need you and you don't do it, the FBI will back me up. They said, we're on it. So call us if you need us. So that was really cool. So it was just sort of like amazing. So finally she gets to the airport. She's got the ticket paid for, but oh my God, she has to pay, on this flight you have to pay for your luggage. And we weren't able to get her the cash, even though we had it from all of you, but we couldn't physically get it because we couldn't get her to a Western Union, and you can't just give it to the airport airlines. So she's in line, and she goes, okay, just give me my money back, I'll take a bus. And somebody in line, bless your heart if you just happen to be seeing this or anybody else does, it just was just such a wonderful thing. And the mother calls me crying, goes, you're not going to believe it, somebody paid for her luggage. Just, we'll pay for it. And they paid for it, which is just so incredible. So meanwhile, more stuff is happening, and I can't tell you the rest of it because there's a whole cool thing that's happening, and I'll tell you in a couple of days about that has to do with it. But it's just been this magnificent thing. And finally, just now, the mother called me from the store. We had gotten her a hotel room with the money that all of you guys had chipped in so they could spend the night there, because it's going to be late at night by the time she got in, and it's dark in Montana, and she didn't want to drive at night an hour. So we said, okay, we'll just get you a motel or a hotel. So Bunker set her up with this really nice hotel, and she called me again crying, saying, "Oh my God, it's just so pretty, and thank you all, and thank everybody." And so again, this is to all of you who've helped chip in on this. And anybody who hasn't, some people said that they don't have money, but if you give good wishes, that helps. And she's going to need further good wishes. So just keep your love and prayers there that she works out fine, because she's been through an awful lot, and the mother and the daughter will tell you all about it eventually, and you'll hear the whole story. But it's been a pretty wild ride for years, for both of them, trying to get her some help and everything else. So this is the first time for the mother that she's had help for her daughter, I think, in her life. I mean, she's tried, in the Sea Org, she tried to get her help, she couldn't. She got out of Scientology and tried to get her help and really couldn't. She tried to get it in the court systems here because there's been some illegal shit that's happened, and that didn't go. And so it's just been nothing. And then all of a sudden here are all these people, and she's like, do you know who all these people are? And it's like, they're people from around the world. They're all kinds of incredible, wonderful people who just happen to chip in on this. So she has literally just been crying for 48 hours, calling me, going, oh my God, now this, and just in a good way, happy tears. And so now she's at Safeway, and she's buying flowers for her daughter, for her homecoming, for celebration. And she called me there crying and just said, I'm completely overwhelmed. And I said, it's okay. It's okay if you're overwhelmed, because it is pretty overwhelming. All the love and all the care that's come her way is pretty amazing. So I just wanted to say to each and every single one of you, I know I'm not the mom and I'm not the daughter, but I can't tell you enough how much it means to all of us, that all of you that did chip in and sent anything to help her. Thank you. And to any of you who are sending good wishes, or those of you who wanted to send a care package, she is going to be in a cold area where she's going to need some clothes and stuff like that. I think we're going to be able to cover it. I do. I think it's going to be okay. But anyway, she'll work it out. We'll be okay on it. But thank you for everything that you have done. And thank Narconon for kicking her out. Way to go. It really helped, because that was good. That was the right thing to do, and you got her out of there, and that was very good, so way to go. All right, so I love you all. I hope you guys are feeling as good as I am and as they are, because they are very, very happy tonight. And that's because of each of you. And that's a great start to 2012. All right, so there you go. Peace out. I love each and every single one of you. Bye-bye.